Unang kanto, kaliwa ka.
Tapos yung unang kanto sa kaliwa. Yes, sir, tayo gabi ko. Matakbo tayo ng natin, pare.
Bacood elementary.
Oo, elementary. Yan yung kalsada niyang kaliwa.
Ayan, ayos pa natin mga pa.
Oo, copy.
Albert. Mamaya.
Kapiling na po natin ang ating buting Alcalde Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Dumagoso at ang ating buting Vice Mayor Dr. Hani Lacuna. Inaanyayahan ko po ang ating pong mga kasama dito po sa Bacood Elementary School na maaari na po tayong pumunta sa harapan upang mas mulan po ang ating maikling programa. Yung ating mga doktor sa gilid, pwede po tayo sa harapan, please. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat and welcome po sa ating turnover ceremony ng Bacood Quarantine Facility. At bilang panimula, inaanihan ko po ang lahat na tayo po ay tumayo for our opening prayer to be led to us by Dr. Maria Lena Mempin. Kasunod, ang pag-awit ng ating Philippine National Anthem to be led by Dr. Deo Garcia.
Gusto mo i-try? Gusto mo i-try ilagay?
Kunin ko lang po yung game.
Mahal naming Ama sa kalangitan, sa aming kababaang loob, kami ay pumunta sa iyong kinaroroonan upang itaas ang aming puso at buhay sa iyo. Salamat sa lahat na hindi mabilang na bendisyon na ipinagkakaloob ninyo sa aming Panginoon. Tulungan niyo kami na madagdagan ang aming pananampalataya at punuin mo ang aming puso ng pag-asa para sa kinabukasan. Panginoon, patawarin mo ang aming pangtaong kahinaan, ang aming kawalan ng kapanatagan at ang aming alinlangan. Panginoon, punuin mo ang aming puso ng pagmamahal at turuan mo kami na makibahagi sa lahat ng tao na aming makakasalubong. Tulungan mo kami, Panginoon, maging mahabagin sa lahat, lalo na sa sino mang mahirap mahalin. Panginoon, pangunahan mo kami na magpatawad ng mga iba katulad ng pagpapatawad mo sa amin. Sa araw na ito, pinubuksan namin ang aming puso dahil nabatid namin ay iyong pagmamahal at iyong plano sa aming buhay. Moldihin mo kami, hugisan mo kami at gamitin mo kami ayon sa iyong perpektong kagustuhan. Sa pangalan ng iyong kamahal-mahalang anak na si Kristo Jesus, kami ay dumadalangin. Amen.
Ating dibdib.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Maaari na po tayong umupo sa may mga upuan at sa mga nakatayo po, panatiliin po natin ang physical distancing. Muli po, isang magandang hapon po sa ating lahat and welcome po sa turnover ceremony ng Bacood Quarantine Facility. Magpalakpakan po tayong lahat. Bago po tayo magpatuloy, I just want to acknowledge first the presence ng ating butihing mga councilors ng Distrito sa East. Kasama po natin, Councilor Princess Abante, Councilor Philip Lacuna, Councilor Lou Veloso, and Councilor Caloy Castañeda. Nais ko rin pong i-acknowledge ang ating butihing Superintendent ng DepEd, Dr. Magdalena Lim, ang ating pong butihing Principal ng Bacood, Mr. Diomedes Rosete, our City Health Officer, Dr. Arnold Pangan, ang ating Overall Quarantine Facility Coordinator, Dr. De La Rosa. Kasama rin po natin Dr. Paz Franco from DHO. Kasama rin po natin City Engineer Armando Andres. Our City Electrician, Engineer Randy Sadak. From Designing Division, Architect Balmores. Engineer Bulanon of Public Building Division, Director Kenneth Amoral of DPS. Ang ating mga kasamahan sa MHD, ang ating mga City Hall employee, ang ating mga barangay chairman at barangay officials, at sa iba po nating mga bisita, magandang araw po sa ating lahat. At bilang pagpapatuloy po, nais ko pong tawagin para po sa kanyang welcome remarks, ang principal po ng Bacood Elementary School, palakpakan po natin, Mr. Diomedes T. Rosete.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Sa ating gagalang-galang na alkalde ng siyudad ng Maynila, Sir Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno de Mogosto, ewan ko lang kung maalala po niya, dahil nung seminar ng mga Luzon principal sa H2O, ako po nag-introduce sa kanya. At sinabi ko, fellow principals from the island of Luzon, the future Mayor of Manila, Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Dumagoso. Nagkatotoo, Sir Mayor, magandang hapon po. The trending mayor of the whole Philippines, iniidolo ng lahat ng mga LGU executives. Ma'am Dr. Maria Sheila Hani Lapunapangan, ma'am, magandang hapon po. Huwag na po kayong mainggit. Meron po kaming iisang pagkapareha. Kami lang po ata ang puti ang buho. Ma'am Pangan, magandang hapon po. Si Attorney Princess Marie Tiabante Barquilla, Sir Lou Veloso, Sir Castañeda, District 6 Councilors, ang aming ina sa DepEd Manila, si Ma'am Dr. Maria Magdalena M. Lim, City Engineer Amandro Andres, Facility Manager Ma'am De La Rosa and Sir Restituto Aguilar, OIC City Health Officer Manila, Dr. Arnold Pangan, Manila Emergency Operations Center, OIC Dr. Edgar Santos, Manila, and the different physicians of District 6 Manila, mga lahat po yan, mga doktor, mga punong barangay dito po sa paligid po ng Bacood Elementary School, mga magulang, mga guro ng paaralang Bacood, at ganoon din sa DPS na tumulong po sa kalinisan. Muli po, magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Sir Mayor, ladies and gentlemen, we are indeed helping the city of Manila in their quest for the public interest concerning the health conditions of yung mga kababayan nating mga tiga Manila. And because, Sir Mayor, tinutulungan po ninyo ang mga guro at mga bata ng Bacood Elementary School, pati na rin po yung mga magulang. Ito naman po ang complementary role ng Bacood Elementary School sa stewardship po ng aming superintendent, Ma'am Lim. We have an unseen enemy, and that is COVID. But we have also unseen God to defeat COVID. Our Sir Mayor is being made as an instrument from the Almighty God to beat COVID. Kaya Sir Mayor, maraming salamat po dahil tinutulungan po ninyo ang lahat ng mga Manileño para sa ganon may ilayo po sila sa sakit na COVID-19. So, on behalf of the whole family of Bacood Elementary School, welcome po kayong lahat. Magandang hapon sa inyo lahat.
Thank you so much, Principal Diomedes T. Rosete. Maraming salamat po. I also like to acknowledge the presence po ng aming pong napakasipag na Chief of Staff, Sir Cesar Chavez from the Office of the Mayor. Maraming salamat po. At sa mga pagkakataon po ito ay ibibigay ko naman po sa inyo ang ating pong kauna-unahang babaeng Vice Mayor. Palakpakan po natin, Vice Mayor Dr. Hani Lacuna.
Sa ating pong punong lungsod, Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Magoso, sa ating pong mga konsehal na bumubuo ng ika-6 na distrito ng Maynila, sa pamilya po ng Manila Health Department, DCS, Engineering, DPS, Meron pa ba akong nakalimutan? Sa ating po mga punong barangay at ang kanila pong mga council, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Unang-una po, gusto ko pong personal na magpasalamat sa ating pong punong lungsod, Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Dumagoso, sa pagkakatatag po ng ika-9 na quarantine facility dito po kung saan po ako lumaki. Isang kembot lang po, bahay ko na po yan. At napakaswerte po namin dahil napakalapit po ng quarantine facility na ito. Kahit nga po mamaya pagkatapos ito, pwede na po akong umuwi. Pero hindi ko pa po yan gagawin. Kasi sa akin po, nakasakay si Mayor. Anyway, Mayor, maraming salamat po. Dahil bagamat masasabi niyo po na ang Bacood ay tinatawag pong isang model community. Gusto po namin talagang panatilihin na isang model community po ang Bacood. At dahil po nakatatag po ng isang quarantine facility, napakaswerte po namin na kahit papano po, kahit po masasabi niyo medyo nakakaangat po sa buhay ang mga nakatira po dito sa Bacood. Lagi nga po niyong sinasabi na ang COVID-19 po ay walang pinipili. Walang mayaman, walang middle class, wala pong mahirap. Kaya po maraming salamat, Mayor Isko, dahil napili niyo po sa Distrito 6 ang Bacood na magkaroon po ng quarantine facility. At para naman po mabigyan po tayo ng patuloy na inspirasyon para po sa paglaban sa pandemyang ito, isa pong karangalan na maipakilala po sa inyo ang ama ng lungsod ng Maynila, Honorable Francisco Isko Moreno Dumagoso.
Thank you. Maupo po kayo sa ating minamahal na Vice Mayor, Vice Mayor Hani Lacuna. At siyempre sa ating principal, our host, Quarantine Facility School Principal Rosete. Thank you very much. Sampu ng iyong mga kasamahan sa eskwelahan ito. Ito na yata ang pinaka-nakita kong eskwelahan sa buong Maynila na napaka-green. Ang aliwalas. Ang daming puno. At yung puno nyo talagang may edad na. Ibig sabihin, it only proves that you always take care of your environment. And it's good for our students. Especially in highly urbanized cities like City of Manila. And we are happy to see that, and I hope you continue doing the same because as a matter of policy of this administration in making Manila more greener, creating more open green space, and to share to our guests today, alam niyo pag pumunta ka ngayon sa Loton isa sa pinakamausok yan because of the traveling vehicles, public and private. But alam natin delikado yung COVID, but there's always the other side of the coin. It made our environment cleaner, our water cleaner, not clean, not literally, but before, a few months ago, we have a better water, we have a better air, according to our AQM. Because we put an AQM in Loton so that we can test the effects of what we've been doing in the 2-kilometer radius of Loton, making more vertical garden in the area. In fact, paggaling kayo sa napending lang paggaling kayo sa Quiapo Church, pagkakit nyo ng tulay, pagbaba ninyo, makikita nyo sa left side may mga bagong poste. Na pending lang yun. Kasi yung dating dugyot na nakikita nyo doon, ay makikita nyo sana yun para kung kayo nasa Sydney, Australia. Na puro green yung lahat. And the proof of that concept is you will see it in Jones Bridge. In the middle of the bridge, we created a vertical garden. So na-touch ko lang yun dahil happy ako na maraming halaman itong eskwelahan ninyo. Hindi lang siya puro bato, marami siyang open green space. Keep it up. Congratulations to you and to DCS family headed by Dr. Magdalena Lim. Ang good news, your future problem was resolved today with regard to your students. I know you're going to have a very hard time with the new modality of teaching in the coming months. So before dumating yung problema na yun, that would be August 24, hopefully we can resolve it tomorrow. But technically, basically, medyo na-address na siya today. For the past 48 hours, as I promised, with Councilor Princess here is present during the board meeting, the school board meeting. Just give me 48 or 72 hours to come up with something, and tomorrow, it will be presented before the school board. At may awa ang Diyos. Tingin ko madadali natin. Kasi alam ko na sasakit ang ulo ng mga teacher, sasakit ang ulo ng mga eskwelahan on how to adapt to the new normal social behavior. At the same time, maipakita natin bilang syudad yung value ng education through our policy that COVID-19 should not defeat us to move on, to continue living a normal life. Yes, it's true, it's not yet normal nowadays. We're still under the quarantine. Baka nga nakakaligtaan ng tao yun. Nasa quarantine pa tayo. Ang kategorya natin ay GCQ. General Community Quarantine. And baka rin makaligtaan ng tao, under the state policy, we're still under the state of health emergency. So the threat is there, existing, and it may continue to grow. That's why you are witnessing today, some of you, because some of here, present here, witnessed it already, but some of you witnessing the preparation of your city government in the inevitable or incoming problems. Now, swerte kayo mga taga 6th District. Yung dati ninyong kinakatakutan na ospital, yung ospital ng Santa Ana, is now, at least I can honestly say, and I'm proud of our doctors there and nurses, na ang Santa Ana Hospital became the North Star, the guiding light of our healthcare institution owned by the city government. Akalain nyo, dahil lang sa abilidad, yung director doon, si Director Padilla, initiative niya, saka si yung director ng infectious disease.
Siskon.
Ang tapang ng dalawa na yun. Yung head ng infectious disease ng Santa Ana, we will build our own. And it did. We started with 4, became 14, became 33, now it became 60 bed capacity. And ang ikinalulugod namin na dapat na ikalugod ng mga taga sa East, dahil malapit sa inyo, although ginagamit lahat yan ng mga taga Maynila, ang Santa Ana, 100 plus na ang gumaling. Diba? For infant or baby facility. Parang nagsisimula pa lang and they're very effective. And we're trying to strengthen them, not only through equipment or other means, but also outside of that institution, which is the quarantine facility. Instead na lahat sila naka-quarantine sa ospital, at malaki ang posibilidad na hindi ka naman positive kasi nag-aantabay ka ng resulta ng swab test, bigla ka naging positive dahil you were exposed in an area wherein there is presence of COVID-19. So the chances of you getting infected inside the medical institution is high because it's there. Unlike in this case, we are dividing possible healthy people as long as lumabas yung test swab. Because hindi na kaila sa inyo na napaka-agresibo ng testing ability natin. We are. Mahirap magbuhat ng bangko kasi I don't want to take credit of that because it's a concerted effort done by MHD, the DCS, the engineering, DPS, city electrician, and the city council. Because this was designed through, it needs some legislative matters, and I'm grateful to Councilor Philip Lacuna here, Councilor Princess, Councilor Lou Veloso, o Councilor Taloy. Yan. Headed by their Vice Mayor in the council, the presiding officer, our Vice Mayor. So it's our ecosystem. Kung mapagtatagpi, I think MHD, kaya na nila itong pagtagpi-tagpiin yung approach na to. But for the sake of our guests, kung mapagtatagpi-tagpi ninyo, buong ecosystem yan. Test, quarantine, COVID, equipment, safety gear. Pag tinanong niyo siya, yung approach ng inyong city, isang buong ecosystem. Yung ating approach na ginagawa laban sa COVID-19. Because I, for one, while there is danger, I believe there is danger, still danger. We must move on. We must continue living as human beings. Free. Responsible, but free. Yeah. Ayoko mamuhay kayong nabuburyong sa loob ng bahay. You must enjoy. At the same time, this type of enjoyment has merong kaakibat na responsibilidad yan. Kaya yun ang panawagan natin sa mamamayan. Na ang inyong pamahalaan, kumikilos, ginagawa ang obligasyon, ang mamamayan dapat naman maging responsable. I don't want you to be our guest. But we are happy to receive you here. It's fully air-conditioned. Malambot yung higaan. At walang i-istorbo sa'yo. But this facility doesn't speak of our situation. Kaya tayo gawa ng quarantine, masama ba sitwasyon ng Maynila? Lahat, buong Pilipinas masama, buong mundo masama. But with regard to numbers, the data that we accumulated through the help of MHD and the population, I think I can honestly say, safe to say, we're in a good situation. But I don't want to move in the middle of chaotic situation. Gusto ko lang handa tayo. At anong mangyaring aberya, meron tayong pasilidad. In fact, you have not heard this, but I think Superintendent Magdalena Lim and Aaron was in the meeting when I mentioned that I am willing to use 5,000 room capacity for COVID patient in the worst scenario. Paano nagkaroon ng 5,000 room kagad ang Maynila? I will convert those school rooms, in a worst scenario. That's how ready we are. I already asked the approval of the school board at that time. In a case of the parang Alamo type, the last hurrah, safety ng tao, is to immediately quarantine them in a school room. Which is good news. Bakit? Yun ay paghahanda sa worst scenario. We are not in that situation. So it means we are in a good situation. But lahat ng yan, yung ginagawa na, mababaliwala yan, with all honesty, kapag ang tao nagpabaya. Yan talaga, ang bottom line ng lahat yan. Mabubulunan ng Santa Ana, mabubulunan ang Ospital ng Tondo, mabubulunan ang Gat Andres Bonifacio, and so on and so on. Mabubulunan lahat yan. At pag nabulunan yan, chances are mapapagod ang mga doktor ko, mapapagod ang mga nurse ko. Pag napagod sila, chances are biktima na sila later on because makakalimutan na nila na pangalagaan ng kanilang sarili dahil sa pagdala ng pagkakataranta. Pag na-disgrasya ng doktor ko at nurse ko, iyari na tayo. Ang iinumin nyo na susunod ay Kispirin, Yakapsul, at Togmolodon. that nobody is attending to you anymore. And the key to patients, COVID-19 patients, is medical assistance. And medical assistance is being done by professionals, not by mayor, not by vice mayor. Ang pinaka-endangered species, not endangered species, hindi naman endangered, nasa danger na individual. Lagi. The surveillance officer, the one who's looking for, ano yung ginagawa natin, Dok? Yung contact tracing, the driver of that ambulance or vehicle, the one who's going to receive it in emergency room, and the one who's going to transfer it, and the one who's going to attend to them every day, every single day of our life. Kaya itong ginagawa natin, Principal, DCS, City of Manila, is just one of those entire ecosystem in approaching and confronting COVID-19. The community is lucky in such a way that you have something within your community. Now, tama po si Vice Mayor Hanil Lacuna. Alang mahirap na komunidad, alang middle class na komunidad, alang mayaman na komunidad, ang ligtas sa COVID. It's just that we are preparing. Because, I hope I'm wrong, I've been reading a lot of confirmed materials all over the world. No? Reading materials, studies, and so on and so on. In my personal capacity, I cannot speak in behalf of those materials that I read. The way I understand it, hopefully I'm wrong, we'll have at least by December this COVID situation. So, what day is today? Today is June. My God, nadapa nga tayo ng 3 buwan. What more that COVID can do for us in 6 months? So, kaya, ang inyong pamalang lungsod ay talagang hindi titigil. No matter what. How I wish hindi yan magamit. Because you're in a good position. But, again and again, ano sabi ng mga doktor? An ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. This is your city's approach. And hopefully, hindi natin ma-maximize. Our goal is 400 beds. Today, I think mga 10 bed na lang ang kulang. And we're still going to build 3 more. So we're going beyond our goal. The logic with that bed capacity is the active case. So making it half, to be conservative, out of half, ilan yung kaya natin akapin. So kaya sa MHD, palakpakan natin ang MHD family. Kasi tayo lang dito nasa picture taking, pagtapos ito, iiyak na yung mga yan. Because of the challenges every day, the attitude of a patient on how to adapt. That's another challenge of every professional, health professionals. Tinakasan pa nga tayo ng 2 tulunggis eh. Criminal na nag-positive. Saan ka nakakita? Criminal na. Nag-positive. O, pinangalagaan pa natin. Akalain mo tumakas pa. Idinamay pa yung nanay. Umuwi sa bahay. O now, yung mga pamilya, mga tao na kausap niya, became PUI. And they need to be tested. So, kaya po, kailangan talaga. So, I hope, kailangan talaga mag-ingat ang lahat. So, again, thank you very much sa lahat ng bumubuo. At mga kusyal natin nandito, si Kusyal Castañeda, Lubiloso, Kusyal Philip Lacuna, Kusyal Princess Abante, ang ating Vice Mayor, Department Heads, sa inyo lahat. We'll build more. We will continue to test, and test. Isolate, and care. Update lang, in passing, we're on right track. And supposed to be, mukhang on time tayo sa target natin by June 15, we will have our own testing laboratory. rest assured, your city partnered with private hospitals all over Metro Manila. Kaya mapapasin nyo sa everyday reporting ko, 200 plus, 100 plus, 300 plus test swabbing. Wala man tayong testing lab. Because we make sure that every Manileños, as much as possible, kapag natamaan, posibleng natamaan, mabigyan siya ng kapanatagan agad through this system, test swabbing, para malaan kung siya positibo hindi. Agad. The key is as soon as possible. So sa lahat ng mga barangay chairman, I'm happy for you in the surrounding community. Mga kagawad, secretary, treasurer, all of you, thank you for the past X number of months dealing with COVID and cooperating. This is for you, this is for your community, and may awan Diyos, makaraos tayo. Makaraos tayo. Sana nga, ako'y naman naniniwala. So magandang araw sa inyo. Tagtalain nawa kayo ng Bombay Kapal. Manila! God bless.
Maraming salamat po, Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Dumagosa. At this point, we will now proceed to the turnover ceremony. Inaanihan po namin ang ating butihing principal, Sir, and Ma'am Magdalena.
Dito.
Para po sa ating turnover ceremony.
Dito. Health.
Then after this, diretso po agad tayo sa ating ribbon cutting at ang inspection of the quarantine facility.
Okay. Okay.
So muli po maraming salamat po sa lahat po ng naglaan ng kanilang oras just to be with us for the turnover ceremony dito po sa Bacood Quarantine Facility. Maraming salamat po.
Ikaw lamang ang aking
Balikan.
Wala. Ribbon cutting.
Oh, mabuhay ang bagong kasal.
Kailangan kong 50 po ba?
Mga nurses, may sarili silang space.
Asa pagpasok ko nila magsuswap?
Oo, tapos sasabihin siya agad. Tapos hintay na sila dyan. I will try to make them comfortable.
Very
Rest your own space. Medyo
privacy. Kasi wala yan lalaki, wala yan babae. Tapos ang banyo niya, para ka na sa aeroplano, may tube. So, para walang exposure sa labas. So, yung may tube yan sa labas, dire-diretso yan sa banyo. Kasi sila dadaan doon din sa labas.
Saka may wifi to ha.
Hindi malulungkot. Oy, oy. Sa labas kanina? Oo. Wow, 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 wow. Woo! Parang hindi na bilikod. Kasi yan.
Aircon pa rin ba yun?
Hindi na, siguro. Nakita mo siya, talagang hindi siya makakalabas sa quarantine. Ano. Papunta ng CR ito. Talaga siya.
Kapila lang. Anong kabilang nila?
Diretso.
Babae pala.
Kaya hindi siya makakalabas sa containment area. Ang galing ng concept, napaka-simple ng concept.